Yeah, okay.
Get a whopping 1,000 minutes of talk time with one special AfriCell number Betas, valid for 1 month for $150 only. To activate the TOK service, simply dial *135# to activate the number of your loved one. AfriCell, connecting you to who matters the most.
Walk into any AfriCell outlet today and buy your very own AfriCell 3G smartphone for $2,000, and on top of that, receive 15 gigabytes of internet data valid for 1 month, all for free. Looks like a free phone to me. Now, it's time to get yours.
Many thanks. Good evening to our beautiful viewers out there. You are welcome once again back to Scorpions TV, and we are live coming from Lamin. Later on, we'll be telling you where we're doing our live broadcast. But behind me is a beautiful design. It's a salon, Jola Salon. Later on, we'll tell you where who the owner is. We always privilege Scorpions TV. Anywhere we knock, those are always open. So, like I said, once again, you the beautiful viewers, it's good and back to have you all. And in this interesting program, we'll be welcoming our guest all the way from Saudi Arabia. He will be joining us, former Brikama United head coach, Lamin Nyassi will be my guest tonight. Jërë ngeen jëf mbokk yi foo leen mën ci nekk rek di ànd ak ñun tey ñu am mbégte bi di leen di gërëm di leen di nuyu di leen di ne tey nag ñu ngi leen di indil gan bu màcca gan bu rëy fii ci Scorpions TV Plus. Lu ñuy def rek mooy waxtaanee li nga xam ne loolu la doomi réew mi di yëngu ci wàllum tàggat yaram bi ñu gis doomi réew mi mu def lu rafet jël doom suñ raka yi si jigéen yi yóbbu leen ci wàllum tàggat yaram bi mu doon lu rafet moo tax tey ñu invite ko pour mu ñëw mu doon suñ gan ñu waxtaanee lan la xale yi nekk di face foofu noonu comme donc kooku di Modou Lamin Nyassi mooy doon suñ gan ci kanam tuuti rek dinañ ko wax mu dugg si mu ñëw ànd ak ñun. So we're officially empowered by AfriCell Gambia, the best GSM company. You can always visit them, like especially you, our brothers and sisters out there in Europe. If you're coming for holidays, you need not to worry much. Just visit AfriCell at the airport or any of their branches, and you get the best network during your stay. Yéen mi fi nekk nag ci biir réew mi yéen a ma gën a xam jaruma wax la. AfriCell ñu ngi fii pour ñun muy compagnie bi nga xam ne compagnie bu xarañ la compagnie bi nga xam ne ñoo defaral lépp li nga xam ne loolu lañ soxla ci wàllum tàggat yaram bi comme donc duñ def dara rek lu invite suñ guest bi Modou Lamin su dugasee rek ñu tàmbali li nga xam ne mooy waxtaan bi Modou Lamin nag former Brikama United head coach la jamono ji ñu gis ko mu jël doomi réew mi mu ànd ak ñoom dem foofule ca Saudi pour gis ne rek suñ ndaw yi ci lépp lu ñuy yëngu ci wàllum tàggat yaram bi surtout jigéen ñi góor yi ñoom lañ doon di faral di gis ñuy génn ñuy dem waaye jamono ji nag ñu ngi gis suñ xale jigéen ñi ñuy yëngu ci wàllum tàggat yaram bi ñoom tamit ñu ngi am opportunité bi pour génn ñu ngi am opportunité bi pour génn dem daan seen doole si biti mu nekk lu rafet. ñuy rafetlu foofu di Modou Lamin jamono bi nga xam ne génn na ak ndaw yi ñu ko gërëm bu baax ñu gërëm tamit suñ ndaw yu jigéen yi ci yëngu-yëngu bi nga xam ne ñu ngi ko def comme nag lu ñuy xaarande ko rek mooy kii di Modou Lamin mu dugg si mu ànd ak ci sports corner nag programme bu ñu jagleel la pour suñ ndaw yi ñu yëngu ci wàllum tàggat yaram ñu yëngu ci wàllum daw ñu yëngu ci wàllum rasulin lépp li ngeen munti def basket volleyball nga nekk ci bitim réew ngay represent red white blue white muy Gambian flag bi rek dinañ la invite dinañ fexe indi la nga ñëw nga ànd ak ñun comme ci kanam tuuti suñ guest bi kooku di Modou Lamin su dugasee rek dinañ ànd ak moom si sports corner bi ci lii di Scorpions TV plus bi lépp lu ñuy def rek pour indil leen li nga xam ne mooy lu xarañ I'll be your host tonight. I am Paul Stephen Preda. Yéen xam ngeen doomi njaago fu mu nekk rek saf comme donc Modou Lamin ci kanam dinañ ko indi sports corner bu ñëwee mu ànd ak ñun ñu waxtaan ak moom ñu xamal ko ci yoon yu rafet yi nga xam ne Modou Lamin mu ngi ko jël tànk yu rafet yi pour gis ne rek suñ raka yi suñ ndaw yi foofu noonu am nañ li nga xam ne loolu mooy professional career comme donc play yi bëri nañ play yi sakkan nañ ñi nga xam ne Modou Lamin ànd na ak ñoom yóbbu leen foofu noonu ñi ñu doole nag mooy Africell te yéen xam ngeen Africell seen taxawaay ci réew bi ci lu gaay yëngu rek dina doon lu rafet comme donc Africell ñu ngi leen di gàcce ngalaama di leen di ñaanal rek liggéey bi gën a dem kanam liggéey bi gën a yëngu like you know we don't need to dwell much about Africell. You all know what they're doing for people in this country and we're just waiting on our guest. Once he's in, we will just crack on and get on the way and begin to dwell much on the interview, especially the players that have left the source of Gambia together with Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi. So without much ado, we're just waiting on him. We have already sent him the link. If Modou Lamin is in, we will begin the interview. Coach, bu dee yaa ngi ñoo dégg rek jamono ji tàmbali nañ mën nga dugg si link bi rek soo duggee si link bi rek dinañ la add in ñu start li nga xam ne mooy waxtaan bi ci lu rafet li nga xam ne this beautiful thing that you're doing for these players, especially the female players, just taking them out of the Gambia to Saudi Arabia is a much appreciated thing. Yéen nag mi topp mi ànd ak ñun amuñ seen fay di leen di ne gàcce ngalaama yal na leen yàlla fay. We don't have much to say. You the viewers are always out there for us. Each time we just pop in live, you're always there to watch, and we just want to say thank you so much for championing Scorpions TV Plus. Without you, we wouldn't have been sitting here to talk about this players, the professional players that have left this source. Coach, su dee yaa ngi ñoo déglu rek wala yaa ngi ñoo seetaan foo mun ci nekk rek we have already sent you the link. Just click onto the link and you will be in, and then we start the interview right away. Coach, waaye yow rek la ñoo xaar dugal si link bi rek. Thank you so much to the beautiful viewers out there. Amuñ seen fay. Jamono ji, especially you watching, we have seen FIFA have already appointed the referee that will be handling the Gambia's game in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. It is really something that we really appreciate, and we will look into it. Via Modou, we have seen FIFA has announced the referee appointed for Gambia's World Cup 2026 qualifiers against Burundi and the Ivory Coast. The 38-year from Benin will take charge of the Scorpions' first match against Burundi, and while the Moroccan Jamal Jaid will handle the second match against Ivory Coast. Coach, good evening, and you are welcome to Scorpions TV Plus. You're live, and we just want to let you say hi to our beautiful viewers that are watching before we dwell much on this interview.
Yeah, thank you so much, Abu Papa. And then I'm saying hello to everyone out there in Gambia, all the fans, Scorpion TV, and everyone out there supporting Gambian sport. Hello to you all.
Thank you so much, Coach. You are live on Scorpions TV on our special program that we have put aside. It's called Sports Corner, and the Sports Corner is a program dedicated to Gambian players, both male, female, volleyball, wrestling, basket, whatever sport you are doing in Gambia. and you're outside the country, we always bring you on Sports Corner to talk about what you're doing there as you're representing the Gambia. If you're back on home here, the first division players and other volleyball players, we have a special local program that we dwell on Gambians that are back home. But this one, we think it is necessary to bring Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi to talk about the good thing that you have done. We have seen you have moved with some female, top Gambian female players to Saudi Arabia. Tell us more about the move, Coach.
Well, thank you so much. This whole thing happened with a partner of mine who normally comes to Gambia for purposely for business purpose. And then we met and then we discussed about football. The partner is called Abdullah from Saudi Arabia here in Jeddah. Now, we talk about the football thing, and then he also have a partner who is having a fourth division team in Jeddah here. The Saudi league, the female football started just 2 years back. So, but then they have the Saudi Pro League, and then they have fourth division. The Pro League is their premier one. Then they have the female fourth division, and then they have second division. Goes like that. So this one is having a team in the fourth division, not a Pro League. The Pro League is only 8 teams, where you have Al Nassr, Al Ittihad, and then there are these big teams in Saudi here. They have their female teams too. So we discuss about this issue, and then we have his partner who is the president of the Al Nawra in Jeddah here. So we have a partnership of my academy. My academy was AJ Academy, but now we have this partnership, and the partnership we call the team the academy now AJ Al Nawra, because now they are giving 100% to the academy, and at the same time the taking players from supposed to be Al Nawra from the sister club in the Gambia to the club in Jeddah here, Saudi Arabia. But then the one in the Gambia is just also starting not long ago, and then we have very young players. So I decided to select from the national league and then see the best players that I feel they can help. And then, in anything that you are doing, you must go for first impression. The impression is very important. If you bring good players, I believe we'll have more players following them. So this is why I brought these 4 players, and definitely they are very, very, very happy as they are part of the team right now.
Okay, Coach, we applaud you for that beautiful move and what you're doing for the country. I think every genuine Gambia would love to support this great move that you're doing, and we wish it goes down well, especially for the players and you as well, and it will yield fruit, like you said, because if they happen to perform well for the rest of the season along their stay, it is going to be something that will push the team, and then the Saudi Arabia female teams to come also down to Gambia, or even drop a call to say, hey, Coach, can you equally look for players for us? These players you have chosen, can you tell us the lucky players that are among these 3?
Well, among them is goalkeeper from Police. That is Aminata Gay is a top player in the league, and then national player as well. And then you have Elizabeth Ndeki. Elizabeth Ndeki scored 33 goals for second division last year. She is the only player from the second division because of her track record in the second division, scoring 33 goals. I mean, also invited to the national team, also in the just past qualifiers. Also is part of the list. Adel Mendy also was a Red Scorpion player, and then was playing for FC Bambey in Senegal. Also did great in there. And then the other one is Teddy Sire Jata. Teddy Sire Jata also plays for Berawuleng and also played for under 20 female team, and then also was called in the national female team that just played the qualifiers recently. These are the 4 players that I came with for the first goal. Yeah.
Of course, these are national assets. These are players that are always called for national duties back home. Adel Mendy with Red Scorpions, he played with a Senegalese team last season, and they emerged as champions. And she was back home, and part of the players that were invited by the newly appointed female national Scorpions team, Yaya Mane, for the AFCON qualifiers. But they, unluckily, luck was not on the Gambian Scorpion female players. Looking at them, coach, you have moved with them, and it's almost like a week now, or 4 or 5 days. Have these players started training with the new team?
Yeah, when we arrived on Monday, Tuesday night, and then Wednesday we started training with the new team, and then they were all welcome at the training ground, and then everyone was very happy with the additional in the training ground there. And then I can tell you, all of them are part of the coach's plan, because I have a word with the coach. I have a word with the president. I have even some word with the players. They all express excitement of their additional. But they were saying that their chemistry is now working very well for the additional of these 4 players from the Gambia. They are very much impressed with
اوكي اذا خلصتوا هتروحي لي على الازرق وانت على اللون الموف اسكب زي كده عشان نقلل الزحمه. اتوقع عندنا العدد 20 بس زاد ما شاء الله. اوكي.
Coach, just to continue stepping in for Paul, dafa mel ni network am bi dafa daanu. Give me a signal if you can hear me. Dinaa continue ak yow. The Paul duga si waat. Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, all right.
All right. Waaw fana Paul fu mu doon continuer ak yow moo nekkoon ne ñu ngi doon waxtaane players yi how well they are settling in this new environment. Obviously, it's a totally different environment. It's not Gambia. I don't know what the weather is like right now for Funonu. Are there any challenges for these players climatizing themselves to this new environment?
Yeah, the weather here is a little bit hot, just like Gambia. So that it doesn't make any difference. The only challenge that they have is the team in a week they train 3 times. We Gambians we are fond of we are used to training 4 or 5 times in a week, or 6 times in a week. So for them it's a little bit they wish they can have this training every day. That's the only thing that they are facing right now. But then there's no other challenge, because I can confirm to you that these 4 players are even the eye of the team right now as I'm speaking to you. These are the eye of the team, and then they expect a lot from these players. And I believe if they do good, definitely we'll have more players coming from Gambia, to join this Gulf zone, inshallah.
That's definitely true, because we have seen videos circulating around the way they've welcomed these players. With open arms. The players are happy to have them. The club owners and authorities are happy to have them. And like you said, they are expecting a lot from these players to make a lot of good contributions. Coach, wax nga fi affaire how they wish they can train more than 3 days, because that's what they are accustomed to. Gambia, they can train 5 days, even sometimes they can train twice during the day. Right now, I know this is new to them. Are they taking any measures you nga xamne dina len mëna dimbalé ci pour ñu mëna recover from these days you guys nekk di miss for training, or are they strictly just going with the team's program?
Yeah, I was talking with Modou, what accent coach, accent president be to at least arrange sometimes days like there are 3 days to go to the beach. But yesterday them didn't see beach be. Why unfortunately fees and from side them but it was for we have been for concrete. There is no way like the sandy that we normally train. But there is other side they have smooth. So probably we from next week they will try to arrange that area also to go to, like there are 3 days to go there and then have training session with them. So that will surely happen inshallah, because I'm also arranging that, talking to them with that aspect too. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Coach. I will hand over to the general himself. He's here. We were
General,
just talking about how the teams are settling in. General, you take over. You take over now.
general.
Thank you so much. It's just unfortunate. Something interrupted, so we're back again. And thank you that we have a technical backup. Coach, um, uh, just to talk quickly before we talk about these players. These are female players. How do they feel compared to seeing themselves playing back home for Greater Tomorrow, playing for Police? For Adele, one could understand she has an experience of going out playing in a foreign league. Amigel has been going out as a national asset, both on volleyball and but compared to the likes of Teddy and Elizabeth, very young, and they will be a very, very, very good asset for the national team in the future, looking at their age. How are they comporting? Are they building up in their new team?
Well, I think Elizabeth and sorry, Amijay and then Adele, we are definitely helpful. Since we left the Gambia, normally Amijay will be in front to make sure they to clear their ways and then give them the way how they're going to move, and I'll always be behind them. So up to here now, they were in the same hotel with me for just a couple of days, and they moved to their apartment, and then still now Amija is still their head there. So she's definitely doing great for them. Definitely, she's helping them in terms of anything. Two of them are just great leaders. They are helping these young ones, and the young ones are definitely learning a lot from these two elders they have. Quite frank enough, we didn't encounter any difficulties since our arrival. Both Adele and then sorry, both Elizabeth and then Teddy Sirejata, they all coping very well. They it's just like they knew each other from long time, because some of them played in the, like Adele played with Teddy on the 20, and then recently they all joined together. Four of them all trained for national team. Unfortunately, only Elizabeth made the final list, but both of them they all trained together, so they were all used to each other, and then that helped us a lot. To be frank enough, it helped us a lot. Yeah.
Coach, experience with your experience as a coach, knowing fully four players coming from the Gambia moving to Saudi Arabia in the league. As a coach, what would you think this will bring into their new team, knowing fully that Teddy and Elizabeth are all front players? Adele is a midfield holding player, and Aminata Gay, a goalkeeper. With a team having this compact of players, what would you think the move of these female Gambian players bring into their new team?
The expectation is very, very, very high with the addition of these four players. They in fact their training session is changed, because when I have an interview with some of their players, the interview is with me. Some of them are loading. It's a big file, so I cannot send all. They all express very well that the addition of these Gambian players help them a lot. In fact, most of them are learning, because the league in the Saudi here, female league, is just 2 years old. So most of them are learning. If you go to the training ground, you'll see sometimes you see full squad. Sometimes you'll not see. You should just see few, because some of them are still going to school. Some of them are going to work. You know, So they have a very good addition from the Gambian contingent, and then I believe they will help this team. To be frank enough, I'm very much optimistic that these Gambian players will definitely help the team this year. In fact, the 3 teams will qualify to the Pro League, and then we expect Al Naura will be part of those 3 teams that will be qualified in the Pro League.
Okay. Well, thank you for dwelling much on that. We'll come to the interest when the Gambia again, even knowing fully that the league is still young in the Saudi Arabia, but with the move of Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, and some Gambian players, I think it will at least boost. And then the hosting of the World Cup that they're bidding for, right, we might change the perspective, thinking of people in the Saudi Arabia on the side of football. Now, Coach, I just want to ask, how are the players injecting in with their fellow players that they find into their new team? And I know you must have witnessed 1 or 2, 3 sections, and then we will be sharing the video on the background for viewers to see how our sisters are settling in. And then just tell us much. We have been seeing, especially this year, female players of Gambian players are moving out currently compared to the recent years.
Yeah, I witnessed all of their training sessions. Every day I am with them. Every training session I go with them. I go there and then witness all the training sessions. I can, like I said before, the expectation is high with these Gambian players. And then definitely they have a lot of things in the team. They have also very good coaches. I have an interview with their coach called Naif, and then he expressed expressed more optimistic that the team, the selection that we made, the players that we bring them are the best so far, and then they can help the team. So they are gelling very well. They are coping very well, to be frank enough. Yeah.
Okay. Coach, we have seen them on the training ground. Right in front of us is goalkeeper Aminata Gay. I think with her experience with some senior camps and CAF games, I think she will bring in a lot in this new team, Coach.
Aminata, they are not. They you know, in Saudi here, their problem is goalkeepers. They have, even their national teams problem, they have problems of goalkeepers. So having Aminata Gay was one of the best for them. Because seeing their training session, because the coach, I spoke with the coach, the goalkeeper trainer there, he told me Aminata is perfect. You know, so that means they expect a lot from her. And then look at the training, all the training session that they are doing. It's Aminata who is, conducting it, and then she's definitely doing good. And then she's gonna help this team a lot, because last year they have goalkeeper problem, and this is why they insist that I should bring the goalkeeper, and then I have to go for the best, definitely, at least with experience too, because I know once she is here, she will definitely help the club. And then it's not a tough league at the moment, because they're trying to bring more players, But for now, these are the best players of the team. I can assure you that these are the best players of the Al Naura. These 4 players that I brought here, they are the best players of Al Naura as I'm talking right now. Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much, you the beautiful viewers. Our guest today is Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi, who has made a move with few Gambian players to Saudi Arabia. Today, on Sports Corner, he is our guest. Mbokk yi tey nag suñu gan bu match bi mooy Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi, yéen xam ngeen ko ay at ci gannaaw mu doon liggéey ak Brikama United, defar leen jaloore yu rëy, liggéey na ak Brikama, tàggatoo na ak Brikama ci lu rafet, ci anam bu rafet, da nga xam ne doomi Brikama la, def na lu rafet ci réewam. Mu yaakaar ne waxtu bi jot na ma joxe léegi keneen mu ñëw, comme donc on behalf of Scorpions TV ñu ko ne jërëjëf ci li nga xam ne defal nga ko ca réew ko Brikama soxle taxaw na foofu noonu mu liggéeyal Brikama tey nag mu fële ci benn faana di jàppale ndaw yi ñu gis ko jamono ji jafe na woon ñu gis ay football players ñuy génn pour mun a dem professionnel comme Modou Lamin Nyassi du doxee ci tànk yi yaakaar naa war nañ ko mun a gërëm war nañ ko mun a jàppale pour gis ne mbaxane bu mu sol nii mu doon li nga xam ne dafay njëriñ Gambia dafay njëriñ ndaw yi nga xam ne tey ñoom ñooy génn pour dem foofu noonu les play as professional players when they come back they will all be beneficial to us. They will no more benefit Modou Lamin Nyassi and his family. We will all be people, and Gambia will be the main people benefiting from these players that have moved out of the Gambia to experience professional life. All we pray for them for injury-free, we pray for them for success. At least their impact will yield more fruit to the young ones that are back home expecting to reach where they reach. And that will also open more gates for Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi to be given a call to say, can you please bring in more players after the first attempt has yielded fruit and become successful? Then I think that will be Gambians' win. That will be everyone's win. It will no more be Modou Lamin's win. China, Modou Lamin Nyassi, Moy Swin Gambia. Coach, how was Elizabeth's mood, Elizabeth Neki, making a move to a new team, and the next day you celebrated your birthday? How did his team receive him, and how was the celebration?
Ili have received 2 birthday cake on her birthday. The first one was my partner. We celebrated that at the restaurant. We went there and then have a birthday celebration. Then go to the field was a surprise. The front end of the surprise was from the club ref. Then we presented her with a birthday cake and a silver watch. It was very, 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 very emotional. And then so excited. And you can see the video how they surprised all of us, especially myself. Yeah, so definitely she was like she want to cry. Honestly, she was not even expecting this to be frank enough, but then this is life in Saudi Arabia. These people are so nice. Their hospitality is good, to be frank enough, very nice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm coach. This is just absolutely beautiful. Looking at people that have moved from home and you just reached your new home and you've been celebrated and then presented with a gift. A cake might be something that you and Elizabeth and other Gambians might not even expect that there will be a cake that you guys will cut on behalf of Elizabeth, but it comes as a surprise. That shows that the team has welcomed you guys and want you to make feel comfortable and feel home.
Obviously, because they have their details. Myself, I'm surprised because I didn't even know that Elizabeth's birthday was that very day until my partner said, "Let's go to the cafe shop." We went to the shop and then she brought a cake, and again that one also we came back to the hotel and then dressed up to the training ground. Another place, another cake with a present from the president. So. That can tell you that they have everything once because they have their records, they have their passport details, so they knew that the birthday is today, and then they surprised us. Honestly, they surprised all of us there, to be frank, and it was very nice. It was very nice, to be frank enough.
Okay, Coach, we have a video of the president of the team that have received the Gambian players. Tell us more about the president before we get to his speech.
The president
what was his reaction after looking at these players? I know he must have sat 2-3 days to watch them on training ground and really knows that maybe, okay, I need to say something about these players.
The president, President Zahir, is one of the happiest. And my partner told me before 3 months back, he told me if you see Zahir, you'll even feel bad for him. But I can tell you, this man is the most happiest at this moment because of the additional of the players that we have at the moment. He's very happy training ground. He feel free. He felt always. He's always happy at the training ground, and then every day he is at the training ground. So definitely he's very welcome is very good. Also, his hospitality also is good, and then we all embrace him. To be frank enough, we all happy together. Yeah.
Yeah, coach, you have started a new journey. Will this only focus only on female players, or your attention will equally be shifted to some male players, at least to give them opportunities to go out and showcase their talent?
Yeah, that's a good question, Book Papa. First, this is a first project and there's a pilot project for us. And then this one, to be frank, I can assure you that this one is already a success one. There is another team that my partner, my partner already registered this team. The team is called Al Intilak. Al Intilak also will come next year. So from January, we're going to start the process of bringing the players here, and then that will also be female players. Because they are focusing on female football because of the 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 government is focusing more on female football because they want to support the female football. So they are focusing on female football for now. But notwithstanding, we are opening a partnership with a male club. This is why our academy, Al Nawra in the Gambia, there we have both male and female. So we also going to focus bringing some male players too in the league here. But first, we're going to have a partnership with clubs here, and then see how best we can bring male team. But for now, this Al Naura and Al Intilak will be, both of them will be female team, and then we will bring players from now on. Next from January, we expect to bring another players to come and join the Al Nawra or the new team that we have, Al Intilak. That is personally my partner's team. This Al Nawra is a shareholder there. My partner is a shareholder, but he already have a different one now. That is Intilak. That is already registered in the federation here. Now the process will start from January, and then we move on. Hopefully, April, May, we'll start bringing players here, and then see what is possible. So there are a lot of opportunities for female players at the moment. Yeah, but basically, Al Naura in the Gambia there, because we are the sister partners now. Because if we can have players from the Al Naura, then we shift our attention to other clubs and then see what is possible. Because we always want to bring quality here. We don't want to just because of our players, we let them bring them, but we need quality also. It's important. Yeah.
In the second intake in January, you also shift your attention so that at least Scorpions TV can be on the ground to see what is happening. We need to also go out, also the journalists as well.
No problem. That will happen. That will happen.
Thank you. Coach, before I come to your relationship, how are you interacting with the federation so that they can get to understand the players are moving out in terms of selection? You might be contacted to know how the players are moving. We just quickly technical error, but we'll just want to allow the viewers and you to hear what the president of the club that have received these Gambian players have to say from this audio.
We see how is the preparation going? All logistics for the league was taking started. How are you preparing for this game?
Yeah, behind we can have the video of the players on training ground as well.
Next Thursday in Charlotte. In its best way, especially that we have the players' preparations, daily exercises day and night. Inshallah, we'll be fully ready on Thursday.
Yeah, now you have 4 Gambian players added to your team. How impressed are you? How do you feel their addition will help the team this year?
We're happy for joining players from the Gambia. After seeing the professional levels the players have achieved, and they're being professionals in other foreign leagues, and are years ahead of us in the female football. new league not even finished 2 years. We aspire to be the best Saudi league in the Arabic world, in general, in the world, and be one of the best sports for the females, and football especially. The impact was very high from the professionals from Gambia, especially on the local players in Shala. There will be greater benefit for our local players from the Gambian players. Thank you. The whole Gambia is following an hour now because they have Gambian players playing for the national team. I believe all the Gambians are happy for these players, and they are praying for Al Naura to win the championship this year. Thank you, and I appreciate your good intentions. We're hoping to get to the final championship and win the first place in the championship in Shala and make all players happy in Elmer's club, especially the club and academy in Gambia and Saudi. And we promise in the future we'll bring more players from the Gambia, Saudi to participate in the championship in God's will.
Well, thank you so much, viewers. That's the president of Al Naura speaking about Gambian players, their move, and how he will love to work in future with so many players. If they happen to win the championship, they will love to bring in more players from the Gambia. I think, coach, that's just beautiful. The ending of his speech tells a lot how appreciative they are. And I think that's why I said we pray for injury-free for these players, 4 players that have made a move to this new team. At least their success will be an added advantage to Gambia and the young ones that are back home, because they will equally be called, they will equally be contacted to go and equally try their chance as well.
Yeah, obviously, you can see the excitement in the president. He was so excited of the additional of these players, and then you can hear him saying they will need more from Gambia, and then that's the reality. We will bring more players from Gambia. Could be even in January, because for now we are not restricting any player, even if any big teams from the Saudi Pro League comes for these Gambian players, we'll allow them to go and then bring other players. There are a lot of players in Gambia who can play in the league here, and then we've seen a lot of quality there. And then definitely we are not I'm not checking like this is my friend or this is from my team. No, I have to go for the best. I have to go for the best, whether it's a friend or it's a because I can tell you it's only Aminata Gay I know more, even those players in Brikama, because I only watch them. Aminata, I'm close with Aminata because we sometimes we watch match together, and then sometimes I pick her and then we move together to come and watch the game, So, but then these other players, it's very difficult for me to have interaction with them, because for Adele I didn't even know Adele, but the quality is more important, in anything that you are doing. So I mean, I can tell you the sky is the limit for now.
Thank you. Coach, just a quick one before I come to you. Viewers, thank you so much for joining. We are officially empowered by Official Gambia, the best GSM operator. As Scorpions TV, bringing you your usual sports corner that comes your way. Stay tuned, and we'll always bring you whatever you want. We equally have a local program that dwells more on our local sports, especially our athletes from different sporting fraternity. But tonight, our guest is head coach, Coach Modou Nyassi, and we pray and ask for God's blessing and guidance, especially on this move that he started, so that at least God guide him into the right way. Coach,
yes.
What is your relationship with the Gambia Football Federation, knowing that you are the contact person to these players that have made a move? Because there might be a time the federation will need to select these female players, and obviously you are the right person, you are the right directive to dial and say, Coach, how can we get in contact with our players to know how they are doing?
Yeah, thank you so much. The whole thing started a long time. The process started a long time. But at one point in time, the President Kaba Bajo was here, and my partners they met with Kaba and then explained their plan to Kaba, and then which he definitely welcomed very well. And then when he came back from Saudi here, he even called me and then gave me a lot of tips and then advice. And then one thing that he told me that I will never forget is, these Arab they will give them the first impression is important. So if you fail in your first project, you will fail everything. And because he knows them, he was here as a councillor or ambassador for quite a long time, so he knows them very well. And then this is why I took his advice very well, because I just want to go for quality, like I always said, to give them the best. And then if that happens, definitely we come in for more. So and then I can tell you for now, it's very, very, very guaranteed that I'm coming for more Gambian players, both male and female. But for now, the project is for female players at the moment. We are working on meeting clubs for male players too. But for now, the project is for female players, to be frank enough. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. That means the blessing of the federation is being acquired. That means each time you turn your back and look at them, it will probably be a blessing. If the president could advise you those beautiful words, I think it was to be commended. And knowing fully that he has a good background knowledge of where you're heading to, the first impression will always kill. And you yung bunye ka moy bu bare yung bunye ka yu su baye rek ya ma gëna xam coach xamna dinañ la bëgg bay we could have loved to speak to one or two of the players, but unfortunately due to some reasons they have been far away from you and trying to settle down in their new apartment. What is your final words to Gambians and to the players that you might be leaving back in Saudi Arabia?
Well, I like I always tell them, because before we came here, I told them, you are going to Saudi Arabia, and then we are taking you as an ambassador. And then in that case, you should do better for others to come and then meet you here. Because if you fail, that means the whole project will fail. So these are my advice to them. And then thank God, when I came here, we met the councillor, the deputy councillor. The councillor also gave them the same advice. And then we also met the council general, Mayor Lai Conte. We met him also. Also, he gave us a very good advice, and the same advice too. You can see all of us are giving the girls the same advice. So they are ambassadors of the rest of the players in the Gambia. Once they do good, definitely we'll have more players from Gambia. And then back home also, all the players, if your luck is here, definitely you will come. Don't just play to impress me. Do your best. I'm a coach. I know what I need from a footballer. So anything that we are doing, I know. Because most of these players, I watch them playing, so they don't even know that I will select them. But then let's work hard. Anything that we are doing, you do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone. If you're going to work hard for yourself. Definitely, if your luck is there, you'll come to Saudi here. Now that the Saudi FA, the Saudi government is shifting their attention to women football. Definitely, I also want to make sure Gambian women players have this opportunity to come to Gambia, to come to Saudi here, and then take part. There are a lot of opportunities here, and then I believe with time we'll have more players in Saudi here, inshallah.
Coach, what fruits will this move yield for Gambian women football? Knowing fully that in the past years, it has always been male football, male players moving out of the country. But this year, we have seen a lot of female players moving. What will this yield for women football in the Gambia?
Well, I think I can tell you every day I receive text or call message from women players. Yeah, because they also want to move in. This is what we want, to be frank enough. Not because chance we are very, very limited there. this is why we started. I personally, me and my partner started with 4, which is very rare in Gambian female football. Taking 4 players to far away from that Gambia. I mean, it's very rare. And then we can do more. We'll take more players from Gambia and then bring them here, because the attention is now shift to women football, and this will also help the head coach Yaya Mane prepare good players, and then get good players also who are also experienced in playing in a professional league too. So that will also help the Gambia female head coach and the female team as well. So my advice is let's work as a unit, let's work together, and then make sure everything we are doing we do it right way, and that will also help everyone, of course. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi. Finally, before we let you go, we pray God bless you, God guide you through this journey that you have started. May it be a successful adventure. We equally pray for the success and injury-free for these players. At least the first pilot project will be a successful one, that a lot of players will be given the opportunity, especially the women players, and equally to advance to the next stage, which is the male players and any other category, perhaps volleyball, basket, or whatever athletic they might need the service of Gambians. But finally, what is your final words to the Gambians before we let you go?
Yeah, that reminds me of probably I'm also working on maybe basket players too, because the team also have a basket team. So hopefully we will have some basket players that will come here. Just hope for the best. We're going to work for the interest of the Gambian female, and then interest of the club. So we hope to bring basket players too, because they have basket, they have other disciplines, but we're going to focus on football. Basket my way, but if I see good players from there, I would suggest to them. Now that they're listening to me, even their executive meeting, I was called and then part of the executive meeting of the team Al Naura, which is very, 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 for me, I feel very, very comfortable, because that was one of the biggest, going to a city. Their executive meeting, you are called and you are part of the executive meeting. I mean, I feel so happy about that one. So anything that was discussed there, I will try to bring them. And if I see any good player or any very good basket player, I will try to suggest to them. So we can bring more Gambian female here, both basket and then footballers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach, for the time you have taken to be on Sports Corner here at Scorpions TV Plus. We really appreciate the time you have taken to be here and discuss on the players' move to Saudi Arabia.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, General Abu. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jërë ngeen jëf mbokk yi kooku mooy Coach Modou Lamin Nyassi, jamono bi nga xam ne ñu ngi waxtaanee yéen a ko dégg ci mujjanteeli kàddu mi rek mooy ndaw yi nga xam ne ñu ngi leen di xalaat pour yóbbu maanaam ci fana basket bi. Loolu dina doon lu rafet bu dee force pilot project bi doxee na comme nuñ ko waxee comme donc di leen di ne rek loolu lañ leen amaloon tey fii ci Sports Corner Scorpions TV Plus. Di leen di ne gàcce ngalaama di leen di gërëm bu baax ci ànd bu rafet bi nga xam ne ñu ngi koo ànd ñu dooleel nag mooy Africell Gambia the best GSM company. Doxantu leen ci compagnie bi boo leen demee rek di ngeen am seen service yi nu mu gën a yombee 100 minutes talk free di nga waxtaan benn nu mu la neexee ba boo jamono bu la neex bu dee sa jabar mu ngi Gambia mu ngi Angleterre sax boo wootee rek Africell yaa ma gën a xam dina dox ba baax comme donc amuñ dara lu leen di wax rek dox leen ci Africell ñooñu dooleel we are officially empowered by Africell. Their social media bundle 40 megabytes for only $10 rek nga am megabyte yoo xam ne xoolal di nga ne nijaay yónni ma wala nga wéek ma rek dox leen ndóog Africell bu ko amul rek xoolal ñëwaa ñu jox maa ngi amee sim card yu bari soo leen ñëwee rek ma jox leen we are here for Africell. We are here as their agent. So Do always remember to join us, Scorpions TV Plus. We are here for Gambia. Ñun fi rek pour liggéeyal ndaw yi pour génne ndaw yi ci lan la ñoo def tey nag suñ programme bi ci sports corner lañ fa doon Modou Lamin Nyassi moo nekkoon suñ gan di ko gërëm bu baax ci waxtu bu mu jël bu nga tamit jël waxtu bi gërëm Maymuna Sagnang tey nag ci naka la tuddawaat sax Munas Beauty mu ne Munas Beauty Lamin si highway bi rek si site kalilu.com Munas Beauty boo leen doxantu rek tey foofu lañ génnee kalilu.com ak Munas Beauty foofu lañ dee faral di liggéeyee tey ñu génne may Munas Beauty suba ñu génnee kalilu.com yooyu ñooy suñ officiel yi foofu mooy suñu headquarters yi Scorpions TV Plus soo leen ñu bëggee gis rek ñëw leen foofu noonu Munas Beauty boo leen ñëwee rek dinañ am interview ak yéen comme donc tey nag Munas Beauty fa lañ fële di waxtaanee ko Modou Lamin Nyassi si sports corner ab maanaam dinañ am local players yoo xam ne dinañ ñëw ñu jaaraat si Munas Beauty am na player yoo xam ne foog ñu indi leen fii ñu make up leen adjust seen kawar ak yooyu noonu yëpp comme donc dinañu ne it's a good night from us and thank you do have a pleasant night.